This is gonna make you rich. Well, who needs trading education? Who the fuck needs proper practice? I'm just gonna sign up. This is how I guess 99% of those people think. Hello there, my name is Kralow and welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk all things trading, finances, and money in general. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and follow me on Instagram. A lot of backstage stuff is there, always a lot of fun, a lot of interesting insights in the market, etc. In this video, I want to discuss a really funny topic, which a lot of you guys have sent me messages about things like Forex signals, stock market chat rooms, and penny stocks, and that they're all so great, so amazing. They don't cost any money. There are people who are doing things for free, amazing altruists. They are billionaires, but they're making the world richer for free. Just jumping a little bit ahead, small spoiler, whenever something is free, 99.9% of the time it's going to be complete shit. But anyway, a lot of people have sent me a few signal groups, and in particular it was on crypto. There were a few names that stood out, and there are like 100,000 subscribers in those groups and in one in particular, so I was like, fine. Okay, I'm gonna go along with it. I'm gonna play nice and I'm gonna just check it out and see how it worked out. So I've spent quite a lot of time just on my phone, basically tracking what they're doing and what they're posting and what their market overview, what it's like. Because again, I do have my own trade idea service, which is KralowTradeIdeas.com. There's a link down in the description, but it's not like a signal group. It's a big project. I have a few very experienced analysts who are working with me. We're analyzing the market, doing macro analysis, fundamental analysis of mostly stocks as well as crypto. Project is designed to help individuals to build comprehensive long-term investment portfolios in a proper, rational way and investing into things that make sense in a period of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, etc. Not something like buy Bitcoin right now from here and in 2 hours you'll make 300% profit because you're gonna use X15 leverage, whatever. So this is not what I'm offering. So a lot of people send me messages saying that, listen, Thomas, but you're selling signals and there is a free signals out there. Number one, Kralow Trade Ideas is not a signal group. We don't sell or give out signals. We are building this whole infrastructure and laying out this whole framework for proper investment portfolio building with logical, explainable assets in the portfolios with huge analytical reports that are prepared by my team. So that's, two different things. So anyway, I decided to go out there. I had because I have a big crypto investment portfolio, and I did accept a lot of payments for my education in crypto as well. And by the way, if you want to pay me for my education, which is thomaskralow.com, in crypto and USDT, that's fine. Just reach out to me on Instagram, send me which program would you like, and I'll send you the USDT address. And I had a lot of the money that is coming to my USDT account. I just basically put it right into certain cryptos that I'm looking at and that I have in my big crypto portfolio. But I had about $10,000 in my Binance account ready for futures trading, of course, leverage trading. And I decided, okay, so let me check out the signals that these groups and whatever channels are shitting out. So I'm gonna take a few of them and see how it works and how they analyze the market and basically what's the idea behind, because there were a lot of people cheering and a lot of people saying, amazing, this is so great, I made so much money, blah, blah, blah. So I subscribed to this Telegram channel, a few of them actually. There were a bunch of signals, at least one every day or sometimes even 2 every day. And I was trying to understand exactly what's the analysis and what's the idea behind those signals and what's the real risk and money management. I thought maybe it could be something interesting. Maybe there really is some people behind this project. They're offering real nice analysis and perhaps, they are just making money on advertising because there's a shit ton of advertising in that Telegram channel, and that's how they actually make money because they keep idiots in the channel, 100,000 people once again, and they're using this amount of people just to advertise them more crap from other people who pay them for advertisements, so that's actually their business. Again, just jumping a little bit ahead here. But I was thinking, you know, I was optimistic, so maybe there's gonna be a real nice analysis and these people are making money on advertising, whatever, that's fine. I mean, everybody has to make money somehow, just a few pennies. But I was surprised to find out how shitty those signals were. So just to give you an example, and I was thinking maybe I should post some screenshots in here, but then I thought that maybe it's not a good idea, that people will blame me, whatever, so I'm just gonna explain it briefly how it worked out. So whenever there was a signal, this mastermind of this channel would send out that a huge multi-100% profit signal is gonna be here in 30 minutes. And so you're sitting there like an idiot waiting for 2 hours for this signal to come out, and you're there with your $1,000 in Binance already contemplating how you're gonna be buying in the next Lamborghini, because this is gonna make you rich and easy. And who needs trading education? Who needs proper long-term investment portfolio building? Who the fuck needs proper practice? I'm just gonna sign up to a free channel and I'm gonna be becoming very filthy fucking rich very fast. This is how I guess 99% of those people think. So, and when this signal comes out, and usually those were in some smaller cryptos like Bell, and I don't even remember the name. So most of the time, the signals were in some smaller capitalization cryptocurrencies, which were not bad. They were okay. They were not just top tier, but just a bit lower in top 100, whatever. So that was okay. But the idea behind their investing and the trades themselves were like, holy shit, just shoot me now, please. Just take my money and fuck off. Because in reality, when you're looking at the price chart and you're looking at the way that they are explaining the logic, which there wasn't really that very much of an explanation behind the signals. So they would say, buy BEL/USDT now with 20x leverage. And that's it. The only thing that followed was the target. So right now, let's say it's at $2. So the first target is 2.1, the next one 2.2, the third one $2.3, and the fourth one to the moon. They always write to the moon. Right. I was looking at the price section, so where the actual signals were coming out, it was just in the middle. There was nothing. There was no strong support, no strong resistance, no at least some kind of a stupid flag, or at least some kind of technical analysis. Nothing. And most of the time, the explanation was the market is really bullish right now. That was, guys, that was the only fucking explanation for the signal. And then they sometimes, for certain currencies, certain tokens and coins, they would say that there is a big announcement coming out on this coin in the next 30 days. When usually their signals last for 1, 2, 3 days. It made no sense. It was just a paradox. It was just stupid. But people were cheering. They were like, fucking yes, let's go, guys and girls. Yeah, I heard this is an amazing token. Let's just buy it like right now with all the money. I just put in everything. And remember, it's done with like leverage of X10, X20. Some guys were doing like 50x leverage, which if you don't know what leverage is, just Google it. It's basically you're borrowing money from a broker to increase your amount of money you're going into the market and buying something, certain asset, and basically just having some kind of a guaranteed amount of money in you as a margin in your account, which if there is a small drop against you, most of the time you're going to be wiped out in like 3 trades like this. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. So the risk and money management was completely off, and there was no risk and money management. So guess what? The first trade, so it moved in the direction randomly. I was like, okay, maybe there is something in this. Maybe we're gonna get our take profit, the first one, then the second one, the third one. It came quite close to the first take profit, but then it reversed, and then it reversed more, and then it dropped again, and even more and more. And I was just sitting in there, and I was just wondering, so when the fuck do we close this shit? Because they did not even say, we had targets, but we didn't have any stop losses. So I was just for fun. I was saying that this makes no fucking sense, but I was ready to lose whatever amount of money. I had those $10,000 in USDT in Binance. It was like, okay, this is the money I'm gonna play with and then record a YouTube video telling the story of how it went. At some point, it went down to like minus $3,000, so minus 30% of my whole fucking deposit. Then they posted in 3 days, they posted that the market is not good, it's just and actually it was true. that there was some bad news coming out, and there was this job, one of the recent drops that happened, and we're just sitting there with fucking minus 30% in the deposit, and I entered exactly with the leverage that they posted, so everybody had a fucking 30% drawdown in their portfolio because of this trade, and they didn't say anything about, we fucked up, we have to close this trade, fuck it, it's impossible, because if it's gonna keep dropping, every fucking idiot who took this trade would have been wiped out, and I don't know, 100,000 people, even if 20,000 of them opened this trade, I mean, that's a lot of money. Come on, this is fucking dangerous, it's ridiculous. So in the end of the day, we just kept it, and there was no information in the channel. They posted some other signals and completely disregarded this one, did not say that we should close it, do what? They posted like 2-3 more signals, which did not work either, by the way. But I said with this one, because come on, I cannot just open 3 more trades and just get wiped out completely. It just makes no sense. I have to have at least some kind of margin left in my portfolio to actually fucking sustain this trade. And then some good news came out, and in the end I closed that trade with a profit of $500, and I closed it manually because it was just floating and there was nothing going on, and it was just stupidity. Then I had few more trades with these guys. One of them worked out, it touched the first take profit, then it returned to zero, and I used my own logic and my own risk and money management rules, and I basically protected myself from any potential losses, just because they don't offer any insight on risk and money management, so I just did it myself. So that one I made a very tiny profit, but it was pretty much break even. Then 2 more trades I lost $4,000 on, and that's it. So I ended up having like $6,500 instead of $10,000 after participating in a bunch of signals from this fucking crypto signal that everybody was saying it's amazing, it's so good, it's so great, I'm making so much money. And sometimes when the market is extremely trendy and everything is just going upwards, then I guess this might work. But the thing is that it's not always fucking trendy and going upwards. We always have some kinds of corrections. So it can be good for 30 days, and then for the next 60 days it's gonna be devastating. And this is something they don't discuss in this channel, and all these monkeys who are in these kinds of channels, and from what I understood, this is one of the best channels, and I was surprised to learn it. Just in the end, I realized why so many dummies were in there clapping their dumb hands and saying how awesome all of this is. And you know why? Just pause the video and let me know your version. Why do you think they were so fucking happy about it? Do it now. Now, I think that they were so fucking happy about everything was because it's free. See, once something costs even $1, people start to get agitated, they have expectations suddenly. But when something is free, they don't give a shit. So when they end up losing like $5,000, they're like, oh, well, it didn't work out, but nobody is guilty, blah, blah. But if they would have paid even $5, $10, $100, $5,000, whatever, and would have lost money, this would have been a tragedy. It's not them who are the idiots, but it is the owner of whatever, that's the one who is the guilty party in this case. And people somehow want everything for free. They want everything at cheap prices, and they don't realize that there is nothing in this world that is free and that is good. And this is something that, for example, in my trading education, there are more than 200 lectures on different aspects of risk and money management, on trading psychology, on technical analysis, on long-term investing, on everything, so you get an idea of how this whole shit works, so that when you look at these kinds of signals, you understand that it's just basically putting your finger into the sky and hoping for the best. This is absolutely unsystematic, complete rubbish designed to just get a bunch of people in one place just because it's free, and then make them lose money for most of the time, and advertise some more garbage to these people just because they have such a huge audience. So be smart. Get yourself proper education. Yes, proper education, it takes time. For example, my learning program after the latest edition, it takes about 5 months to complete. And then you'll have to be practicing with demo money, not real money, for another 30, 60 to 90 days. So sometimes this proper education, the process of proper education can take up to 1 year. But this is one of the most difficult fucking jobs, one of the most competitive environments that you can imagine in this whole bloody universe, at least our universe. You cannot expect it to be as easy as joining a free Telegram channel and making money. So please stay smart. Don't save on something that will make you lose a lot of money. So pay for good education, pay for the right proper information. But even then, you have to understand what that information is, how to utilize it properly, etc. So always stay smart. And this was my experience. Sometime before, I did try Forex signals for fun with one of my friends a few years back, and it was the same shit. So Forex signals, chat rooms, and all of this stuff is made for the owners of these free groups to actually make money, and especially penny stocks. Usually those are just pumps and dumps, and if you don't know what a pump and dump is, then you probably really need proper trading education, but you can just Google it as well. So yeah, anyway, be smart, stay safe, keep your money in your pocket. The only thing you can pay for is proper education and only proper and tested information. Peace and love, Tom's Kralow. Please like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.